try to make the same impression on the court, going after this win on the road. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. What a wonderful view of the lights of Miami here on a gorgeous night in South Florida. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. Our game to Miami Heat as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Cauley Stein.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Porzingis. Then there's Doncic, and it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Miami, they've got Jimmy Butler. Myers Leonard is out there with Adebayo, and it's Hero in at the 2. Some guys check the league standings every day. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach when you played?
Hey, I didn't look at them much because we were a team that was struggling, Kevin. We were just trying to find our way to being competitive back in the early 80s with the Pacers. So I never got to the point where we were a team that was looking at the standings daily. And I avoided the papers pretty much throughout my career just because, to me, was a bit of a waste of energy and time. I had more things to focus on than where we were in the standings and what people might be saying and writing about us. Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Here's none. Now, here's Adebayo. Butler on the wing. 4 on the clock. It doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Kidd-Gilchrist the pass to Porzingis.
Comparisons being drawn between Kristaps Porzingis and Dirk Nowitzki for their height and skill level, understandably so, and in many eyes, fitting that Porzingis is now a Dallas Maverick.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And Clark, looking at those 2 players you just mentioned. Nowitzki, 7 foot tall. Porzingis, 7'3".
Yeah, you take a look at those guys, and the difference really, I think, is the athleticism of Porzingis. He moves a little better. He bounces a little higher. And as he's gotten stronger, I think center might be his natural position, whereas Dirk was really better suited to being a power forward.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. He talked about the threat posed by Jimmy Butler, saying it's incredible the work he's done to make himself such a well-rounded scorer. Kevin, they better be ready for the terror from Tomball, Texas. Back to you.
Thank you, David. It's rebounded by Kidd-Gilchrist.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Doncic, great positioning on the putback.
Tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
Here's none. An 11-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Well, you don't want to leave guys unattended, not around a guy like Butler, who's pretty good at finding the open guy.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. High arcing shot and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Miami. On when you see that step back 3, Clark for Doncic. Shades of James Harden, the way he gets that shot off.
And you know what they say, Luka's deceleration, hitting the brakes and stopping suddenly, is top notch, just like James Harden's. So that's quite a compliment. A lot of that is footwork and balance, but I think his quickness too, guys, has been a little bit underrated. This guy is a little better athlete than he gets credit for.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
The Mavericks trailing. And here's Brunson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And the Mavericks with possession here after the Heat pick up 2. Doncic bounce pass. Just 5 on the clock. Kid Gilchrist with it. Butler covering and stolen by Butler. Here's Nunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now, Doncic. Poked away. Floats one. Here's Cauley Stein. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Pass to Adebayo. Over Porzingis. Porzingis with the block. Doncic outside. Miami grabs the miss. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
To the inside. Cauley Stein kicks to Doncic. Out to Porzingis from past the arc. No good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's the pass to Leonard. Here's Hero. Cauley Stein defending. Hero no good. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Here's Doncic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Heat. And that one misses.
You know, with Dirk Nowitzki retiring last season after a remarkable 21 years with the Mavericks, they are starting afresh, a new era, hoping budding superstar Luka Doncic can carry that mantle, and I think he's off to a great start in doing so.
The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. Runs in the pass to Doncic. And here is Cauley Stein. Pass to Brunson. But they get it back. The score now all even. And that's now 10 points for Luka Doncic.
Boy, a strong, versatile offensive player. Doncic capable of burning you from anywhere on the floor.
Passes it to Adebayo. To the paint. Doncic with the steal. They're running. Here's Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
From down low, here's Leonard over Cauley Stein. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And you think of everything that Dirk Nowitzki has meant to the Mavericks. Clark, one team for his entire career.
An iconic Hall of Famer. You talk about 14 All-Star appearances and league MVP, 6th all-time in scoring. Most importantly, the franchise's first and only title in 2011.
That free throw good from Leonard. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Hardaway for three. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Heat with the lead. Outside Dragic. Pass to Crowder. Olynyk with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Leonard, and it's off the back rim, no good. Dallas has gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Right. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Crowder goes in, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Olynyk. And the Heat lead by 3.
Often you find him out on the wing, but Olynyk seizing the opportunity to go inside and dig out that extra possession.
Porzingis kicks to right. Knocked loose. Iguodala with the steal. And the basket by Olynyk. And now a 5-point Heat lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the pass to Doncic. Shot to stop the run. Miami grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Wright. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Wright. Passes it to Kleba. Iguodala against Doncic. 5 on the clock. Bounce pass, Porzingis. Hardaway, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
Robinson's checked in for the Heat. The Mavericks also with a sub. Powell's checked in. Here's Kleba. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Right against Dragic. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. Good on the jump shot.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Outside Robinson. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go. And Wright gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. And now it's only a 5-point Heat lead.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Crowder inside. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Wright after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Wright looking around. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Wright outside. Pass to Kleba. Now Doncic. Olynyk is covering. Shoots from 14. That one wide left. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Iguodala gets the bucket.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Mavericks trail by 9. Wright outside. The pass to Kleba. Now Doncic over Iguodala. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Dragic, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. He dishes it to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here is Wright. 4 on the shot clock. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by Iguodala.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Yes, that goes in.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
.23 seconds left in the first. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Doncic. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to San Antonio. Looking to end the run. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And Iguodala's calling card really has always been his defense. And right there, he impacts the shot with another dose of that in-your-face D.
And so it's the Miami Heat, 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. You learn about Jimmy Butler, difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball, that's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Boy, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the floor for Dallas, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Dwight Powell is out there with Marjanovic, and it's Wright in at the 1. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school. I will do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. Now, here's Olynyk, and the shot is good. Olynyk's got 8 points.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Mavericks trail by 10. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Right against Dragic. Makes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here is Hardaway. He has 6.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
No good from Dragic. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Kid Gilchrist is checked in for Doncic. Mavericks trail by 9. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Hardaway. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Heroes checked in for Robinson. The Mavericks also with a sub. Brunson's checked in. The free throw drops for Butler. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. At what point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the first one at the line is good. And the hard scramble upbringing for Jimmy Butler, well chronicled in Houston, Texas. He says it played a part, making him the person Clark he is today. But it doesn't explain him.
That's a great way to put it, Kevin, because we are certainly influenced by our experiences and our past, but it doesn't dictate where we'll go in the future. He bounced around for 4 years in different places from age 13 on. No recruiting buzz out of high school, and from there to here, that's a major climb. Credit to Jimmy Butler.
Brunson. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
The Heat leading by 10. Here's Nunn. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Down low. And it's Butler missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Marjanovic, no good. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And penetrating well there, Jimmy Butler. Nice drive with aggression.
Now, Wright. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
And I love watching Jimmy Butler play. This guy is just fun to watch. I mean, he's a tremendous dunker, strong physical body, and he knows how to throw it down.
Brunson with it. Here's Marjanovic. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Right, the pass to Brunson. Clock at 6. Goes back up. That one drops for him. Brunson's got 6. The Heat leading by 12. Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. The Heat have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to last season. They're a completely different team in that area.
First one falls for him.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
The Heat making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans, much more concerned with the packed house and the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base, those fans will be around for a while, giving young people a chance to become Mavericks fans for life. And you start early, and it pays dividends down the road usually. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Nunn. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's Cauley-Stein.
You know, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. And if he continues to improve, he'll be more valuable as a teammate.
Here's Nunn. Inside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Knocked away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. Second, Jimmy Butler.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
Greg, they are an elite group of defenders. I mean, they don't just make it difficult for opposing small forwards. They pester entire teams with their activity, jumping in the passing lanes, being active with their hands and feet. Very impressive defensively.
Here's Nunn. After the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. Nunn passes to Butler. A second chance effort. Here's Nunn. Brunson covering.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 10. Now here's Brunson. He's got 6. Passes it to Porzingis. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Out to the right wing. Here's Nunn. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And it's right missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Brunson from downtown. It's good from long range. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And Miami making a change here. Dragic is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for DeLon Wright. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Runs in the pass to Porzingis, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, Porzingis showing you persistence there, just doing a nice job staying with it and finding a way to capitalize.
And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It's a 10-point game. And the pass to Brunson. Doncic with it. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, the take charge mentality of Doncic on display there. The quick fire approach demonstrates his confidence.
And here's Dragic. He's got 6. And it's blocked. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Outside Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. Over Porzingis. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And that one, good. And now just a 3-point Heat lead.
Boy, Luka Doncic, such an all-around skill set. I mean, the defense having a real hard time containing him tonight.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Now Adebayo. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Minnesota.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Well, the number 33 pick in the 2018 draft, Jalen Brunson, off to a pretty good start.
Boy, I tell you what, this guy is so solid. He was the Naismith Player of the Year and a two-time champion at Villanova. No surprise to see him handling this business in the pros because he's all business.
That one falls for Brunson. A different look for Miami. Crowder, he's checked in for Myers-Leonard. Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Iguodala in for Hero. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Dallas. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Heat with the lead. Iguodala's drive, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Porzingis. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Dragic kicks to Crowder. Stolen by Brunson. Launches it. That shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. To the inside. Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And, guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Doncic after the Heat pick up two. Takes a shot at the elbow. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Dragic looking it over. Pass to Crowder. Over Porzingis. Buries it from about 10 feet away. 6 points for Jay Crowder.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic with it. Brunson kicks to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Here's Porzingis over Robinson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Miami did not hesitate to set the pace. Their biggest lead of the opening period during a very exciting run was all the way up to 13 points. By the end of quarter one, they were way out on top, leading by 13. Momentum shifted quite a bit during the second quarter, as did their scoring, but they still hold a 4-point lead at the break. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joe, what up?
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is out there with Myers Leonard. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero into the 2. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots and getting their offense back in gear?
Yeah, I think even though he's a bit undersized, he does a great job. Draymond Green, not only does he rebound the ball defensively, but he also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
The Heat have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Stolen. None passes to Adebayo. To the paint. From the left block. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 5.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Here's Nunn. Pass to Adebayo. To the left wing. Jacks up a 3. Hero, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brunson, no good. The Heat leading by 3. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
He's off on the second. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Some solid defense from Butler.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Knocks it loose. Here's Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Doncic dishes to Cauley-Stein. Kid Gilchrist looking around. It's stolen by Adebayo. Leonard finds Butler. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Dragic.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Kind of a quirky personality for Jimmy Butler, more than a little mischief in his sense of fun.
Yeah, but he's always got a method to his madness, and I heard it once said that you have to dare to be great, and to dare to be great, you've got to dare to be different, and Jimmy doesn't mind being different. How about listening to country music, something he started in college at Marquette to annoy his teammates? And then also this, would you do this, Kevin, give your phone number out at a press conference? Jimmy Butler daring to be different and daring to be great.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cauley Stein, and the shot goes in. Cauley Stein's got 10.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Here's Hero. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Mavericks trail by 6. Brunson scanning the floor. Now the pass to Cauley Stein. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Lights checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Lets a floater go. Rebound by Butler.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. On the wing, Doncic. 19 points in the game. Miami leading by 8. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Clark, you ever think we'll see a player coach in the NBA again?
I don't think so, Kevin. The role is just so demanding. You know, it requires so much, and there's so much scrutiny now. I don't think you can effectively play and coach in this day and age. No, I don't think you'll see it happen.
Last one we saw was Dave Cowens back in the late 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And that's a long time ago, man.
With the Boston Celtics.
Yep.
That's good from Hero. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Leonard. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Butler against Doncic. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 13.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Wright. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Doncic kicks to Wright. They can't stop the run with that one. Well, Heat leading by 12. Nunn passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. Mavericks with the rebound. Kid Gilchrist has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Butler with the steal. Nunn passes to Hero. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Marjanovic checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Kip Gilchrist. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Now here's Wright. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc. 16 points for him.
Taking advantage of space beyond the arc. Butler's long-range touch is a nice complement to his overall game.
Here's Doncic. He's got 19. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. A different look for Miami. Crowder comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in for Hero. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hardaway's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, trailing by 19. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. On the wing, Hardaway, defended by Butler. Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Miami leading by 19 points to the inside. And Crowder slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Mavericks trail by 21. Now here's Wright. Doncic outside. And the drought. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, early on, Doncic has proven to be a leader. I mean, this guy is somebody that can shoulder the offense and take and make big shots for his team.
All free throws good from Doncic. Here's Dragic. He's got 6. Kicks to Robinson. Back to Dragic. Takes the 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And here is Wright. Doncic outside. Back to Wright. That's tipped.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Well, it's simply been an awful quarter. I mean, terrible ball security. They've actually handled that thing like it's got leprosy. Take care of it.
Ouch. Leprosy. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Up top, Dragic, guarded by Wright. Butler from outside. No good on the shot. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic feeling it out. Feeds to Powell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler. Now out of Canada by way of Stanford University. 6'11" power forward Dwight Powell.
Boy, a high-energy guy is Powell, guys. He's a pogo stick and a rim runner. Very quick-footed. I think that makes him tough to tag slicing through the lane. His activity and agility really what separate him and get him minutes on the court.
And he makes the first.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. So he gets them both.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Dragic. 6 points for him. Here's Crowder. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's Wright with the ball for the Mavericks. 17-point game. Pass to Doncic. And it's Miami with the rebound. Olynyk's got 8 rebounds in this game.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Now, here's Doncic. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go.
Well, the main weapon in Doncic's attack, he really excels at finding lanes and then taking advantage of them.
And Olynyk kicks to Dragic. Back to Olynyk. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a lot of shots to rack up points. That's why he's top 3 in percentage. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Mavericks trail by 16. Outside Hardaway. Fires for 3. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Wright. 2 points. That one goes. The Heat leading by 14. Outside Dragic. Passes to Butler. He kicks it to Robinson. Outside Dragic. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Dragic. And they double up Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Crowder slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Kleba, the pass to Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Outside Robinson. Pass to Crowder. The feed to Olynyk. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Hardaway. For 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Dragic against Wright. Inside, here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Boy, it's really hard trying to contain Butler. He's so strong and aggressive and has good ball skills. He excels at drawing contact on the way up.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And the Heat with some changes. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Olynyk. And it's Iguodala in for Robinson. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Wright. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And, you know, you can see and even feel the drive and passion Butler plays with. He's an effective two-way player who just loves to compete.
Miami leading by 14. There's a minute left to play in the third. Back to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
Now here's Porzingis. 5 points in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Thompson with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. The pass to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Shoots over Dragic, and another basket for Dallas.
Well, you look at Porzingis, guys, and he's capable of scoring from anywhere. I mean, this guy's versatility really impressive.
And so it's Miami, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Mavericks, Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5 spot. Now here's Brunson. Outside Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The deep three from Porzingis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Hero passes to Dragic. Down low. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Hardaway. Outside Dragic. From outside the arc. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 12. All alone. Rebound by the Heat. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Iguodala with it. Picked up. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
What a play.
Man, I like the aggressiveness of Iguodala. I mean, remarkable at taking it all the way to the rack.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Sunday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And then on Monday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And for the matchup with the Grizzlies, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Pulls up from the corner. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis. The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. 5 to shoot. No good. Shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now, here's Doncic. 18 feet out. And that one hits back iron. Here's Hero. Guarded by Doncic. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And so here is Dallas following the score by Miami. And again, Dallas turns it over. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Nunn passes to Leonard. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. That 3 off the mark.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Here's Nunn. Pass to Adebayo. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Heat lead by 19.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Dallas calls timeout.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, trailing by 19. And that one drops.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hero passes to Leonard. Clock at 6. Here's Hero. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And finished off by Kid Gilchrist.
He is an unreal athlete with an impressive array of dunks. Kid Gilchrist, sensational at throwing it down with power.
Now here's Iguodala. Passes it to Adebayo. Here's Nunn. Brunson covering to the paint. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Brunson the pass to Cauley-Stein. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Again, the miss by the Heat. Mavericks trail by 15. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Brunson. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Hero. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Iguodala's got 3 assists in the game. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here's Porzingis for a 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Boy, how about the coordination from Porzingis initiating as the ball handler in the pick and roll? You don't see many 7-3 guys do that.
Here's Nunn. Here's Hero. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 16.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Brunson finds Porzingis. Back to Brunson. The pass to Cauley-Stein. Just 4 to shoot. Outside, Porzingis. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pass to Nunn. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Doncic leading the charge.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. All free throws good from Doncic. Mark, the max contract didn't exist when you were playing. Is it something that should be up for debate?
Well, it's a function of the economics of the league now, and in theory, there's some reasons why you have max contracts, because a guy has earned that opportunity, a way to keep a star player or a max contract player with the same team, I think is part of the reasoning behind it. I mean, debating it and talking about it is probably something that makes some sense. If you're thinking about getting rid of it, I'm not so sure.
Right, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Cauley-Stein against Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Butler. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Miami leading by 11. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Nunn. The Heat need to get a shot off. Butler from outside. The Mavericks pull it in.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Runs in the pass to Cauley-Stein. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. There's the pass to Hero. Adebayo down low. Brunson covering. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And the foul called on Myers-Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 12-4 run. Runs in the pass to Wright. Floats one up, and Leonard with the block.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
Here's Nunn. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis is... Here's Kid Gilchrist. And the lead is down inside single digits. Kid Gilchrist has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very tricky with the floater. Like seeing Kid Gilchrist get creative on offense with that shot.
Outside Butler. Here's Adebayo. He feeds it to Butler. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, I think Butler had a pretty good mid-range game coming in. You know, he was drafted 30th back in 2011.
Now, Wright. Pass to Porzingis. Wright with it. Great tee that time from Leonard.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. The kick out to Wright. Passes it to Kid Gilchrist. Over Butler. Second chance shot. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
First free throw is good. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6 Greg overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop, but at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
Porzingis against Butler. And Porzingis, here we go. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Porzingis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Guys, you look at Porzingis, and it seems like he's got a knack for chasing down the ball on the offensive glass. Really good instincts.
Now, here's Dragic. To the middle. Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Miami.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept. And it can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for him.
And he can't hit the second.
And Cauley Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Mike Powell comes in for Porzingis. Jackson, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And Trey Burke subbed in for Jalen Brunson. He hits the second from the line.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Here's Nunn. Here's Okpala. Powell pulls it in. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Wright kicks to Burke. Back to Wright. Beyond the arc. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, you have become a star in this league, big part of the team. Have those expectations put more pressure on you individually?
No pressure. I think I'm gonna do what I do each and every night. I'm not gonna play well every night, but I just gotta focus on me, this team. Can't worry about the outside influences.
A real leader, Jimmy. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.